Hey, you think that leads out?
Could be.
Hey
Too
everyone,
hot for a boost. Maybe there's
and
another way to get there.
welcome to another Kev Play. This is Kevin, and we are on... This is The Last of Us Remastered Part 15 of our playthrough. Last time we escaped the Humvee, got into a little kerfluffle with Henry when he bailed on us, but he had good reasons. He's trying to protect his little brother, and if he went back for us in that situation, he would have most certainly put both of themselves back in danger when it was possible for me to still escape in an alternate way, I guess. But we let bygones be bygones, and now we're in these... We washed ashore, came across some really kind of fun little notes with a man named Ish who had a good personality, and he decided to let these people into his little hideout, but eventually it seems like most of them all got infected. I don't think there was ever any confirmation that Ish got infected, or any confirmation of what happened to him. I would hope he's okay, but I honestly doubt it, because he was the one who was running that place. He was the one who was kind of having a bond with people. Like he was kind of a caregiver to the kids and trying to keep everything in high spirits. But it's possible he's alive. I don't know. And I always wondered if they would ever follow up on that in some way. But you never know. Other than that, now we're in the sewers, which is where his hideout is, and we've come across this little kind of a dead end, but not really. We have come across some infected, so we need to be careful where we decide to go. But I think we're good in terms of everything. I got everything collected. Alright. I'm gonna make sure to use my shorty more in hairy situations, because I think they're gonna give more ammo around here, because Ish, I'm guessing, probably has supplies around here somewhere, as he did back in like the laundry chute, I think. But anyway, you press on. I think this will be a interesting avenue to go. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm cool.
That was me. I must have triggered some kind of safety gate or something. Henry, see if we can lift this.
So, this is awkward.
Yeah, I know. It's like every time.
Clickers!
What? Hey, this thing isn't budging, man.
Just go. Get out of here.
Sam, you stay close to him.
Henry, we gotta fucking move!
You keep him safe. Go!
Wow. I'm surprised they made it through that grade.
You're gonna be fine.
Yeah, I know.
All right, come on, kid. Let's see if we can find a way out of here, yeah?
Thankfully, Ellie's not alone this time, but God, now you just gotta stick with me, kid. Got some parts. I'm definitely getting my shorty out, because I could already hear some infected. Yep, I told you there'd be shorty ammo around here. Yeah, I could sense them. How can they see my light, or are they so like zonked out that they wouldn't even
see that?
notice?
Stay behind me. If I run, you run.
Yeah.
I mean, they detect movement, so they obviously can see. So I'm guessing a light source that is going against the norm of natural light is a trigger for them. That said, I still want to use it. Pad. Okay, these are like these like almost clicker guys. It makes me wonder, can I sneak up on you? Get back, Henry. I mean, Sam. I'll use Molotovs if I have to. I was hoping more would come around. Please, catch on fire, catch on fire. Sam, get back, get back. Really? That guy didn't catch on fire? Don't even think about it, kids. Oh, you could switch shoulders with when you have L2 aimed and then R1. That's cool. Because I was trying to press R1 to listen, and then you can only do like this. That's cool though. Naughty Dog doesn't usually explain that in like any tutorial or anything. I mean, it wouldn't make sense to in the story, but I always appreciate it when they do kind of let you know how that happens. Games don't come with manuals these days, so. These guys, it's like they see me, but it's like they're testing me. They're like, they're not gonna come at me yet. They want me to come to them. It's really like I had to be aware of my peripherals, basically. I basically have to go forward and just commit. I've definitely set off this really is a situation where they don't want me to be in one corner. They want and just shoot everyone who comes at me. Oh my god. Might as well just take him out manually. It didn't really hurt though. Didn't really hurt. Come on. You know what? Get over here. I stuck up on you. It's enough of this, guys. Alright, alright. You're kind of roughing me up. Stay away from Sam. I always say Henry. Oh, I'm out, I'm out. Sam's just like, oh, that's not Sam. I thought that was Sam, oh my god. It was Sam, he was there though. Now I got some shorty ammo. Oh my god, these guys hide behind the things. I remember these guys. It reminds me back when I had to turn the generator on in order to use the secret key card or whatever. There was someone who was like waiting behind a wall. I think that was the setting. Where you at? That's what they do though, like you can listen to them and you can see where they are, but they're really actually waiting for you to come around the corner. As so. I think Sam threw a brick. Alright, now we got the long shotgun. Let's end this already. I think we're good.
You did it.
We're gonna keep going. You good?
Yeah.
I did do that. I don't think Sam really helped him there, to be honest. But maybe he, you know... I don't think he's like Ellie, where she's kind of a quick learner. I don't know exactly how he does in combat. But he has held a gun before. I've never seen him land any shots, though. I think... I don't know. He's a kid. I'm not gonna rag on him too much. There's some parts. I can't wait for our next weapon upgrade. I was thinking about The Last of Us Part 2 in terms of how much impact it can have on like when it releases, because when this game came out it had such a huge impact and I think what helped that was the fact that the PS3 was at the end of its life cycle, and after the Uncharted and all the great PS3 games like you know, the Resistance series and Killzone series and like PS3 like games, they did good towards the end of their run. As I mean, it had a slow start, but because it was a very hard for developers to learn the cell processor, if you want to get all nerdy and technical about it. But I think nobody really expected another great game to come out. Because obviously everyone has faith in Naughty Dog, and Naughty Dog is a very talented team. But no matter how talented of a team you are, whenever you start a new IP, like when the Killzone team from like Guerrilla Games started, you know, Horizon Zero Dawn, it's always like a big shot in the dark, whether it's gonna land with an audience, whether it's going to actually play great. I mean, it was very impressive for Guerrilla Games to achieve that with Horizon Zero Dawn being one of the greatest open world games on PS4 from a developer that did first person shooters regularly. But even though Naughty Dog is no stranger to the third person shooter through Uncharted, it's always just creating a new IP, especially, you know, treading on the zombie genre. Who said that? I thought I was going to trigger a optional dialogue. But what was I saying before you interrupted me, Sim? Yeah, even though Naughty Dog is no stranger to third-person shooters, you still have to know what you're doing in terms of how to.
It's like a classroom. Why couldn't they keep it safe?
Son, I wish I knew. God knows they didn't deserve it.
Yeah, this is still part of Ish's headquarters here. But basically, like, it always comes down to luck, too, when it comes to landing with an audience and feeling right and not... and kind of being, innovative and taking the influence that got it there to begin with like great consideration and like all that artsy fartsy talk.
But there were a lot of them here. People, I mean.
Looks like it.
Basically, what I'm saying is, for this game to come out in 2013, when the PS3 was pretty much on its last legs, and to be this great as it is, I wonder if this is a second option to get my third tool upgrade. Anyway, it was amazing that this game came out, and it felt so good to play, and it was so well done in how it's designed and everything. And it influenced like the whole next generation of games. When you think of God of War, or I'm talking about God of War for PS4, or even Horizon Zero Dawn, or any really, or even the future Uncharted games, like Uncharted 4 or Uncharted Lost Legacy. All of that was really propelled forward because of this game. So when I think about what the impact of The Last of Us Part 2, and just in terms of how it leaves its mark as a game, not even just like the content or the story, but like I think I just wonder, like it's just like the first game, it's coming at the end of the generation's life cycle. The PS4 is, on its way out, and the PS5 is almost here. So, with that said, there's so much expectations alone just for the game to live up to itself in terms of holding, kind of just being a step up in some ways to this game, but it's also like, I wonder if people are going to be disappointed just because it's just what we've seen. It's just another great game again, in terms, instead of being a groundbreaking game. Like what if The Last of Us Part 2 isn't groundbreaking, but it's still a great sequel? You know what I mean? And I wonder if people are gonna take that into account when it comes out. Or will it be groundbreaking? Like, that would be even more of a surprise, because honestly, like, you look at Uncharted 1, that wasn't really, it wasn't really held in the same regard as The Last of Us, the first Last of Us. But the second game was, many would say is like one of the greatest games of that generation, on all across the board. So you never know what a sequel is gonna do. But I don't know, that's just what I was thinking about. Anyway, we're still in this hellhole. Hopefully we can get back to our squad. I think I got most of the stuff I needed, though. There were pills in here, thankfully. I just need to be thorough, as I always say. There's a shiv here. I think we're good, though. So let's get going. This is where we were. We were talking about how these people lived here and they died here, it looks like. Unfortunately. What's over here? I think we're all good. Maybe this will bring us back. I remember this section was very annoying on Grounded, the hardest difficulty. We got the alphabet, the cat jumped over the rat. See, that's what they had to teach these kids, because they wouldn't, most of them don't go outside to see the moon. I mean, I don't think the cat jumped over the moon. I think it's the cow jumped over the moon. I don't know, my nursery rhymes are all in the past for me, but the cat jumped over the rat. I don't know. Is that like a play on something else? I don't even know. Anyway. God, this is like a nursery. Here we are. Ish? Kids drawing? Danny and Ish. And Ish is like our protectors. Danny. They never really mentioned Danny. Huh.
You think you can knock that ladder down?
Yeah.
Before you do, let me just see what's over... Oh, I can't get in here yet, right? Oh, okay, I can. Oh, this is where I was. My bad. Take that. I almost missed that. See what happens when you check and double check? Alright, we're good. Alright, Sam, it's all you.
There we go.
Good job, kid.
It's nice to see Joel interact with someone who he hasn't really developed any real relationship with yet. Ellie, he at least has
Is that
some...
Ellie?
Oh shit. Hold that thought.
Joel, that's them.
Sam!
Oh, thank God. We gotta keep running. Scarlet, over there.
Sam!
They wouldn't let me collect anything here.
Ellie, get away from the door. Maybe if we push it together.
Together.
Sam! He just crawled through.
He what? Sam, what the hell are you doing?
Getting us out of here.
Well, hurry up then.
All right, go.
Go, guys, go.
Everyone upstairs. Let's go.
They ain't coming. Not yet, at least.
Damn thing's stuck!
Here, give me a boost. I can get through that window.
Open it from the other side. Make it fast. Come on, Sam. You're not staying in here.
What about you?
I'll be fine. Come on, go.
Oh god.
Get ready.
No use hiding. How we doing? Maybe I'll use a bomb. Oh god. Henry saved me there. Oh god. Henry saved me! No! I guess I can only ask Henry to save me so many times. Let's do it.
Get ready.
I'll sit.
Here we go.
You know what? I'm using a bomb for once. Take a break.
Joel, help me with this thing.
I will. It's too much of them. Is the door open?
Door's open! Go!
Let me just see if there's any ammo here. So I think we're good in terms of... Oh, let me grab this at least. Alright, I think we're good.
Open. Go! Move! Go, go! Fresh air.
Look at this.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Thanks for the warning on the other side, guys.
So where's this tower?
We're close. Come on, let's go. Hey. How you doing, little man?
That was a close one, huh?
Yeah. Not one of our finest moments, but we made it out. Yeah.
That was pretty crazy. Just want to see anything. There we are. I can't wait to upgrade my weapons. How much pills do I have? 25? I think my next thing, because I said I'll figure out what my next thing is going to be. I think weapon sway maybe?
Hey, look at that. Yep. What'd I tell you, huh?
Radio tower.
Let's find a way around to it. What about you? How you holding up?
Business as usual, right? When I was with Henry, I took out a couple of infected by myself. You'd be proud.
Yeah.
Ellie kind of just sees us as, you know, the badass protector guy who's kind of escorting her. I don't think he wants, like, he probably would be proud of her as a survivor that she downed some infected, but I think he's kind of heartbroken that this is the world she has to live in, where that's what makes him proud. I think he'd rather a world where she didn't have to worry about this stuff. Now, which way do I want to go? Is that way or is this way? Let's check these houses. More parts.
It was pretty intense back there, huh?
Oh, yeah. Totally.
How did you two end up together?
Oh, a friend of mine, Marlene, asked him to take me to the Fireflies.
You seem to get along well.
Yeah, well, now I just boss him around. Isn't that right, Joel?
Say that again. No, I'm just joking. Ooh, what's this? Pills? No. Okay. Let's check what's in here. Pills.
What was this place like without infected? Can't even imagine it.
I'll head upstairs then downstairs. Feels empty though. Could use some rifle ammo. But why? Why do I need some rifle ammo? Are they like trying to prepare me for something here, or? I always try to think of what the game wants to do. Like, you know, sometimes maybe they just want to give you ammo for the downtime. Maybe there's not going to be any enemies. This is a sad room. Looting note. I think they mentioned Kyle from Ish's place. Let's see. Another night, another shooting. I could see the muzzle flashes coming from the Carson's windows. I stayed up the entire night with the whole family in one room. I doubt anybody got any sleep. It's only a matter of time before the looters try to break into our house. We have to get out of here. That skinny man approached us again. He traded more of his bullets for some of our food. He offered us to join him in his hideout, so it is probably Ish. He says it's secure and more importantly hidden. Easily defendable is how he described it. He said that the only reason he trusts me is because I have kids. I don't think we can stay here anymore. He seems like a trustworthy guy. I'm going to suggest to everyone tomorrow that we take him up on his offer. By Kyle. Alright, so that's...
Well, that wasn't a good idea, now was it?
But you know what other choices were there for him to make? As a father who has kids? If you can find someone who's trustworthy and is not trying to loot your house during these times, and he says he has a hideout and it's easily defendable, I mean, that's promising. Right, kids? Let's see what's down here. Tell me there's like a tool bench or something. Where'd Henry go? Is he just scoping out the outside? Alright. No traps, right? No. This seems like just an innocent place, honestly. It's not like Bill's town that he had all rigged up. What's this? I have a gun. You loot. I shoot. We'll shoot to kill. Wow.
I was just 5 when the cordyceps hit. My memory's pretty hazy, but I remember living in a neighborhood just like this.
What do you remember?
Barbecues. Parents, they would throw these crazy big barbecues and invite a ton of people. You know, I remember the smell more than anything. Weird.
Sometimes these days I'm driving and I actually smell barbecue. Or even sometimes I'm working and like my sensory memory kicks in and I smell things like that. I'll smell like barbecue, like, you know, like summer, like outside on the porch type of thing. Or like I'll smell popcorn and think of the movie theater. And not that I actually smell popcorn, it's just like in my head, it's like whatever when you smell something and it goes to your brain to tell you that's what it is. For some reason I can, like, sometimes it just activates in my brain without me smelling it. You know, like the same trigger, it's like it works backwards almost. But I don't smell, obviously, but not that I smell personally. I'm saying, you know, not that I smell popcorn though, you know, so it's a weird thing. But that's been happening to me a lot ever since this whole lockdown with the COVID-19. I think like my brain is manifesting it maybe to kind of like help me cope in terms of, you know, how long it's been since I've done things like that usually
We'll shoot on sight. Lots of friendly people lived here.
First few months after the outbreak, they had a lot of looting. Everyone got paranoid. You remember any of that, Joel?
Yeah, everyone barricaded themselves in their homes. The supplies started running low. That's when you saw what people are really capable of.
Which makes you wonder how crazy does this year of 2020 have to be before people really start getting crazy with the continued lockdowns and all that. I have to be honest, as someone who got sick earlier on, not sick really bad, I never got a fever, but I definitely think I had the virus at some point. And now I'm just kind of like, it's over and it's getting warmer now, and nobody, like even people at work, everyone's good, and I know people are still catching it, but it makes you wonder, like, the government is stepping in to do these lockdowns and, tell you what businesses can stay open, what can't. But at a certain point, it's like, people, as long as people can take the necessary measures to stay safe and stay distant from each other and stay, maybe wear a mask and wash your hands and do everything that you would normally do regardless of what the government says. I mean, obviously you want to take the advice of the government, but at a certain point it's like, open things up. Let the economy, like, just flow. And people can manage social distancing and safe practice of, containment or whatever without really the government being so up your ass about it. Like, I was standing, like, maybe, like, a good 5 feet from somebody the other day, and there was, like, a security guard in this vicinity, because it was in my workplace, and he was, like, pointing at the ground, showing me, like, these, like, very condescendingly showing these, like, markers on the ground that show that you're exactly 6 feet away, and, like, I took it upon myself to stay away from the person that was in front of me, because basically we were punching out to leave. And this person I already work with, so we already are always working in direct contact anyway. But it just annoyed me that the security, and trust me, I have complete sympathy for rules and for security guards in general too, because, like, my dad is a retired corrections officer, and now he works as a security guard. So, like, I get it that, like, security guards have the job to kind of just enforce rules and stuff, and, like, I'm not usually one who, like, tries to rebel against that. But it just annoyed me that this guy was, like, trying to, like, after such a long day of work, just, like, trying to tell me that I had to stand a foot back, like, a foot, not even a foot back, like, literally, like, I had to be directly on the marker that he wanted me to be on. And I just, like, looked at him, and I was just like, and it wasn't like, like I was gonna start anything, but I just looked at him, I'm just like, dude, it's been a long day. Like, are you serious right now? Like, I just want to go home right now. And it, I don't know. For me, it's just getting ridiculous, I think. When it comes to people really getting so uppity about, something so trivial like that. Especially when the person like myself, who's already taking the precautions to stay a certain distance away, but, like, obviously I don't have a tape measure, I can't see exactly where I am 6 feet away.
Aw, doggies.
You're gonna want to stay away from those. It's not like it is in the zone. These are wild.
But that was just me. And first, and also, these markers on the ground were new, and they weren't clear at all. They weren't just, like, you could barely see them. There's some dogs. So, like, it's not like I was even ignoring the markers. It was just like, oh, I didn't even realize there was a marker there. I don't know. It annoyed me. It doesn't take, you know, like I'm not that easily annoyed, but it just gets to the point where I like, you know, I just want this whole thing to be over with now. Here's a tool bench. All right. You know what? I'm gonna just go to the tool bench. I'm sure there might be parts later on.
Here we go.
Maybe in the house right next to us, but let's just see what we got so far. Because we have a lot. We have 260. We have the shorty to get going. That might be a good idea for more infected. Because I can't just rely on a shotgun all the time. I could use the range though. I'm gonna at least give myself that. How's my bow doing? I'll give that too. It's been a while since I actually had any bow, any arrows or anything. I don't know if I even have arrows. Maybe I do right now. My rifle needs to get upgraded. I think I should get my shorty going too. What would you guys do? The spread? Let's do the spread. Reload speed? Yeah. Okay. Fire rate. Yep, why not? Give it the works. Recoil. Sure, why not? Just so it's evened out. Now we have 20. Is there anything I could do? I don't think so, right? Unless I could find a little bit more parts. I think that's all I can do for now. Alright.
Yeah. That looks good.
It's promising.
What is this?
Ice cream?
Oh, man, this is an ice cream truck.
An ice cream truck?
Yeah, Henry told me about these. They sell ice cream out of the truck.
What? No way. Joel?
That's true. This thing would drive around and play real loud, creepy music, and kids would come running out to buy ice cream.
You're totally fucking with me.
Serious.
Man, you lived in a strange time.
Told you so.
Yeah, creepy music like Twisted Metal. David Jaffe would have something to say about that. Anyway, you know, there also used to be a waffle truck that used to go around. People don't remember that anymore. They would sell waffles with cream cheese. My nana told me that. And I just always loved the idea of that. Like, I don't know if you guys ever had waffles with cream cheese, but that's my jam. Let's see what's in this house. Maybe there's some parts we can look at. Parts. Now, will that give us enough? I think something was 25. I'm gonna go upstairs first. I like how Ellie's just like all laid back and Sam's just like, let me find some. I just like the little animations they do. Because I didn't expect that. Usually they just walk around and kind of aimlessly, like whenever an AI does that. Ooh. I'm gonna go up there in a second. Father's note. Kara, you're the adult while I'm gone. Take care of your brother. He's looking to you for protection now. I won't be gone for more than a few days to gather food and supplies. If for some reason I haven't returned after a week, take your brother and head to the Pittsburgh quarantine zone. Don't open the door to anyone but me. Save your bullets. If you had to leave stay low, and move quickly. Use your size to you advantage. I don't know if that's a typo on Naughty Dog's part or a typo on the dad's part. Like they're trying to say like the dad is just like so worried that his daughter's, you know, going for a run for like supplies or whatever, that he's just like, not even worried about spelling. I'll see you soon, Dad. Huh. Okay. Oh, was there something in there? Alright. This is a kind of a sad room. They're all sad rooms, but you know what I mean. Back balcony? Or front, oh, it's the front of the house. Let's see what's in that attic.
You alright?
Yeah, ceiling's falling apart. Watch yourself.
What you got for me, Ellie?
You find anything?
Here you go.
A training manual? Wow. I almost didn't see that attic. Melee weapons upgraded. Melee Combat Manual Volume 2. Improved durability of bladed tools. Usage techniques. The lifetime of a bladed tool is determined not only by the inherent durability, but equally by the skill of the user. 1. In general, the tool should be applied in the softest part of the target. E.g., a pickaxe should be aimed at the ground beside a rock and used to lever it out, not at the rock itself. 2. Swing the blade along a consistent plane. Impacting the target at an angle will weaken the blade. If the blade becomes lodged, apply gradual pressure at an angle parallel to the plane of the cut. Lateral pressure can weaken the joints or cause the blade to fracture. Close combat fighting techniques and personal defense. Reminds me of back when I was in the Scouts and we had to get our Toden shit, which is basically like your license to use knives in a way, and learning about knife safety. And but there was also another one that included an axe, like in order to how to handle an axe. I think it was like, it wasn't Toden shit, it was something else. It was a cool name, but I remember like you had to like throw axes and make sure and like handle them properly and like sharpen them properly and clean them properly, or like, but that was a little interesting tidbit. But I guess we have better melee for our shivs and stuff. Let's see what's over here. I do want to go back to that tool shed. Whoop. Oh, you guys are going to block me. I see what you're doing. I'm not going to let you do it, Sam. I'm not going to let you do it. You're coming out the other side with me. If I have to say so. There we are. Alright, I'm going to go back to the... see if I can get a little extra... I think this is the first opportunity where we were able to go back to the tool shed.
Let's see what we got.
After getting more parts. Because now we have... oh, we only have 20... oh, they're still... this is like a sick joke that Naughty Dog is playing on us. Because I think we need... yeah, we could get 25 here. We could get... It's really just the pistol. I wonder... I have to go into the house one more time just to see if there's one more part that just was like... I just didn't collect. If not, we'll go into the next house, see what we can get. But it was over here. And I guess there isn't. Alright. I'm gonna see... We're gonna go to the next house. I love how I pushed Sam on the side and now he's kind of like... he's just like following me around, like... Fine. Come on, dogs. Break it up. Okay, so we haven't been in this house yet. Let me see this car though. Nope. Alright. I like how they give us a bunch of little places to explore here. More pills, good.
Is anybody else hungry?
Yes.
Yeah, actually I am really.
We'll break when we get to the radio tower.
All right.
Huh. I love how Henry's like, he's like allowing me to be my obsessive self here, trying to get stuff. Ooh, here we are. So now we actually can go back, but I still want to go upstairs for a second. And we have quite a little bit more exploring to do. Let's see what we got. What do we have here? Survivor's note. From Ish. One open door. That's all it took. One of us forgot to close a door, and a horde of those monsters entered our camp. We shut them in there and wrote a warning on the outside. Susan and a couple of the kids are with me. As far as I know, we're the only survivors. I had to hold Susan so she wouldn't run back in there. Go back for the bodies. It's just too dangerous. She lost her children, and I have no clue what to say to her. Every part of my being just wants to give up. It'd be so easy to surrender to this world. I can't do that, though. I have too much faith in humanity. I've seen that we are still capable of good. We can make it. I have to stay strong for her. By Ish. So Ish did make it out. This is post infection within their little hideout. Yeah. I feel kind of bad, I must say. But he's out there then. Now I can get these. Alright. Because we haven't used the revolver in a while. Let's see what we got here.
I bet Elliot liked this.
I bet she would. Messenger Paradise. Particle. Sorry. Messenger Particle. Book 2. So we actually do have book 1, but I won't go back. Alright. Book 2. The first test of Daniela's 0-point jump drive started out a success, but contact with the test pilot was immediately lost. 48 standard hours later, he returned transformed, and he came with a message. We are the travelers, the message began. And there you have it. Maybe if I read that in order, though, from book 1, that would make a little bit more sense. Someone liked, ooh, is that a safe? And we haven't got the combination yet, so maybe it's upstairs? Tell me this is it. Matchbook. This has to be it. Yep, 8/21/36. Eastern Pennsylvania's finest adult entertainment, 1279 Cicero Avenue, Harleytown, PA. Yep. Here's some arrows. And some dirty laundry. Alright, let's get that safe cracked open. Maybe we got some parts, maybe we get some pills, maybe we get a training manual. No, I doubt a training manual. This is a pretty easy safe combination get though. Usually it's very far away from the safe. Pills. Shorty ammo. And parts. Now we're going back to that tool bench, right? If I have anything to say before we end this stream.
Hey, Sam? Be careful.
Yeah, okay. Alright, I'll go first.
Oh,
Damn it. Alright, your turn.
okay. Just throw it.
Yeah.
Boosh! I am a natural.
Luck.
No, it wasn't.
That was luck.
Alright, get out of here. You're getting cocky. Here we go. Fuck!
Horrible.
Alright. It's a tie.
No. You clearly got destroyed.
How did I clearly get destroyed? That's practically a tie.
Yeah, okay.
I'll show you kids how it's done. Yep. Nobody saw that. Except her.
There'll come a day where kids can just be kids again.
Let's go.
And you didn't see me miss. Alright, we're going back to just upgrade last stuff. It's over here. Alright.
Time to go to work.
Time to go to work indeed. No. You know what? I'm gonna do you. And my shotgun says the clip capacity? Or my fire rate? I have 51 though. So it looks like I can only do one any regardless, so you know what, let's just go with the shotgun. I'm gonna go with my fire rate. Alright.
Well, there we go.
That's alright. Yep, there's nothing else I can do. Thank you for being patient, kids. And I think Henry's just like, alright, Joel, let's go already. Alright, I think we're good. Let me just check this little outside area here. It's a brick. Some swing sets. We had fun here. We had fun in this little town that Ish had to, you know, you recruited people.
Fireflies were here.
Yeah, by the looks of it.
How
It's
we gonna find them?
fireflies.
I know a guy. A brother, actually. He was a firefly. Last I heard, he was in Wyoming. We get there, we find him, we find the fireflies.
Tommy.
What do you say, you in?
Sounds like a good plan, man.
Alright, we're gonna leave it there. Everyone please remember to like,
Okay,
comment.
you guys are killing me with your downer talk.
You know what?
Joke book time.
What
Joke.
is that?
Just bear with me. You want to hear a joke about pizza? Never mind, it was too cheesy.
I don't get it.
Yeah, me neither. What did the green grape say to the purple grape? Breathe, you idiot.
That's so stupid.
That's so dumb. Yeah, those weren't really landing.
Alright, I got a joke for you.
Let's hear it.
Why can't your nose be 12 inches long?
I don't know why.
Because Venom would be a foot.
That is so dumb. I love it.
Did you guys hear about the guy who had his nose surgically turned upside down? He drowned in the shower. No, nobody? Nobody? Alright. Anyway, everybody, bad jokes aside, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. We are going to be banging these out every other day from what I aim to do. Anyway, I'll catch you guys next time. Everyone stay healthy, stay safe, and keep a clear head, and stay strong. In the meantime, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.